At this moment, as Foundry Church, we're seeing people come together in new ways. We're seeing people who've been here a long time step up into new positions of ministry. We're seeing people who are brand new to Foundry find a place in this community. And the scripture that has bubbled up is a passage from Isaiah where God says, "I am doing a new thing. Do you not perceive it?"
I first came to Foundry in 2007. I was really young, just graduated from college, moving to DC to start a new job. And over the years, it's really evolved for me. I've done everything from serve as the scholarship committee chair to being a Sunday school teacher for a number of years. All of the things that I've done here at Foundry have allowed me to form relationships with people, to work on something bigger than myself, and to give back to this community that has meant so much to me.
I'm really excited to start getting to work with some of the younger kids in Sunday school. It's important to have youth help around the church because we learn how to be more patient and compassionate with people, and we learn more about leadership. I think they will be very excited to have people closer to their age helping.
It's a big church, and so it's important for us to find a place in the church where we belong. And Foundry has given me a lot of different opportunities to find those places. Having the opportunity to sing some solos in a group like this has been a real honor. To be a regular part of a ministry of the church, it's the best opportunity of all.
If you're gonna love thy neighbor, like, you gotta live loving your neighbor, is the way that I feel about that. And I feel like this church does a really good job of putting that into action. So that was something that was really important to me. I would like to see us having an impact in the community. And I've been able to see that so far being here at Foundry.
When we first started getting involved, Christian started getting involved in the ID ministry. But at the same time he was getting involved in that, I was starting my job as a public defender. A lot of my clients are working on getting a driver's license and didn't know what they needed to do. I was suddenly hyper aware of a problem that Foundry had already learned about and was addressing. And I think that was really meaningful for me to see how intentional the service that Foundry does is.
Because people don't walk in with smiles on their faces, usually.
Well, it is
nice
some weird niche thing
out.
we do, but it's a really useful weird niche thing we do.
Yeah.
Social justice, sacred resistance is about going out into the world and living our faith, expressing our faith. And so it's important to be able to amass a group that cares, and particularly one that's focused on how faith moves in the community. I think that Foundry has given me courage to actually say, I want to do something.
Thanks be to God for this community. Thanks be to God for what God is always doing in and through and among us. And may God's Spirit continue to inspire and challenge us and stretch us, reunite and renew us as we seek to love God, to love each other and change the world.